born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Thursday, June 26, 2025, 6:30 in the morning. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we help people become profitable currency traders, and we are so confident in our tools and in our training that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So it's a win-win for both of us. I am going to show you one of our dozen different trading strategies. When we train someone, we develop a customized trade plan based around their availability to trade and their risk preferences. So with that, we will take a look at what the market has. We first need to listen to this guy, and then we will be on our way. Oops, come on here.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advanced written permission.
We teach with a number of different tools. We've got videos, we've got group coaching sessions, we've got these live trade sessions where an experienced trader like me will come online and kind of walk you through their process. By listening and watching what I do, you're able to replicate it. I do 3 live trades a week, Tuesday and Thursday morning at 6:30, Monday afternoon at 3:30, so long as it's not a holiday. And I send out an overnight trade setup every afternoon at around 4:15, so long as I am around. Yesterday, I was dropping my son off up at Clemson University. And we didn't get back till late, so I didn't send out an overnight trade last night, and actually didn't really trade much yesterday at all because we left early and got back late. So when you become a member, we've got live trades every morning at 6, every morning at 10, every afternoon at 6. We send out trade pattern alerts every day between 8:30 and noon, and we send out one, but you can program the system to get as many as you like, so it notifies you when the trade setup's there, so that you don't have to sit and kind of monitor the screen for long periods of time. When the trade setup's there, you can go, you can look. If you agree, you copy the trade. I have a little procedure checklist that I go through that helps me make sure I don't forget anything, because as I get older, I forget things. On Tuesday, we did not take a trade. We took a trade, but then we canceled it because I noticed that there was a news item coming up on it. So we saw the trade. The trade setup was good. And we took the trade, but then right before we signed off, I noticed that it was a news item, so we canceled it. And it's a good thing we did, because it would have lost. During the session, I generally don't take questions. but I am happy to answer questions. And the best way to get a hold of me is just to get on my calendar. My calendar is at forexsmarttrade.com/schedule. And I get you on my calendar. You can try calling me. If I'm not doing anything, I will answer. I also have office hours every Wednesday at 3:30. It is good habit to restart the green charts or refresh the green charts every day. Clears out the memory, picks up any updates. Also good habit to go back and kind of take a look at the trades that didn't go the way you thought and try to figure out why. And frequently there's learning that can be had there. And those little small little bits of information that increase your accuracy just a little bit add up, and cumulatively they make you into a professional trader. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action, and our indicators are very good at kind of giving us the direction of a move. And if we can figure out the direction of the move, we can make money with it. And we only need a couple trades a day to make terrific money doing this. But news does impact currency prices. So we want to know what news events are coming up so that we can trade around them. I like to get my news from forexfactory.com, and it breaks news down into three components. Yellow, which is low impact. We ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact. I generally ignore those. Some people pay attention. And red, which is high impact. And these are guys we want to trade around. And this morning, in about 25 minutes, Governor Bank of England, Governor Bailey is speaking. So we won't trade the pound this morning. And at 8:30, there is a GDP and unemployment claims coming out for the U.S. dollar. So we're within a 2-hour window of this. I generally don't like to trade it because the news can cause a whiplash, and the market will start moving a little bit funny before the news event, because some people do have access to this information before it's published. So with that, let's go ahead and see what we have. The trade I'm going to do this morning is something called the 10-point trade. I like to trade it on a 1-hour chart. On a 1-hour chart, trades are going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. My sweet spot's 11 pips. And basically what this trade is going to try to do is there's three sections to the chart. The majors and minors, the TNTs, and the pressure. And I want agreement between each section is measuring something different. And when I can get agreement across all three sections, that's a high probability trade. A chart I'm trading off of is the Light 6 Major. It is a composite chart, which is showing me 6 different currency pairs. And in this case, they're all on a 1-hour chart. And on this first chart, they're all US based. I start in the middle with the majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray is the minor indicator. I am looking for situations where the lines are above this horizontal blue line, which is the overbought line, or below this horizontal red line, which is the oversold line. So I want overbought, all the lines going down. So 1, overbought, 2, all the lines going down, which we have. 3, I want the red line to have crossed over the top of the green line, and the black line to have crossed over the top of the gray line. So I have that. And 4, I am looking at the slope of this green line. And I want it to be better than 45 degrees in the direction that the move is going. So here it is just about 45 degrees. So I've got all 4 elements. My only problem is I don't like this because there's a kink in the line, the green line, where it's going from more steep to less steep. So when that happens, that means it's kind of losing gas. And I prefer not to take it. Now, we're not going to take a trade this morning on the USD, but we can still go through and see if there's a good trade setup so that you're able to identify it. So when I have what I want here, I would jump up to the TNTs and count how many lines are supporting. And I want at least 3 of the lines supporting. So the thick orange and thin orange are going down, both telling me sell. Dotted blue going up. When blue goes up, that means sell. So 3 of the 4 telling me sell. On the pressure, I want the lines either going down or I want the red line on top. So we have the red line on top. So 1 point, 4 points, 3 points, so 8 points. So I have everything I would want here. When I have everything I want here, I would then go to a full chart. So a full chart is going to show me just the pair we're looking at, in this case, the Australian dollar, US dollar, but with 6 different time frames. So here's a 1 hour, a 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour a day. And basically what I want is on the 2 hour and 4 hour, I want us to be overbought. And we are overbought. They don't have to be going down, but I want them overbought. Reason I want this overbought is there's less chance of us getting stopped out. So I have my confirmation. Once I have my confirmation on some of the trades, our take profit is predetermined. It could be a certain number of pips. It could be a certain percentage of the ATR, or it could be within the support and resistance of a clean chart. I'm not going to look at that now because we're not going to trade this because of the news item. But actually, let's just take a look. I think I might have even drawn it this morning before we came on. So you can see AUD USD. I dropped in some support and resistance. Support and resistance are spots where the lines seem to naturally stop. I crunch up the chart to get more data points. So here's on the top end. Here's kind of on the bottom end, stopping. And because I want to get in and out quickly, I want to trade within these lines. And they're usually 30 to 40 pips apart. In this case, we're at 64.99, going up to 64.44. So it's a little over 40 pips. So then, I've got 37 pips down and 7 pips back. As I said, I want to know what the trend is. We get kind of a slight uptrend, a very, very slight uptrend, and it's kind of horizontal. So I'm trading a little bit against the trend. So I'm going to be a little more conservative in what I take. So if we were to take this, maybe I come down to this candle here. But as I said, we're not going to take this morning because we've got news coming up. And that's actually gotten better since we started talking. There's less of a kink, and the slope is now greater than when we first started talking. Euro USD, we just touched overbought. Everybody's coming down, double cross, good steepness. In fact, I probably like this a little bit better than this. 2 orange lines coming down, 2 blue lines coming up. So we've got all 4 here. Up pressure with green on top. And it looks like the green line's pulling away, whereas here it looks like the green line's getting closer. So again, I like this better. So I like this trade better than this trade. Pound USD, overbought. Everybody's coming down, double cross, good steepness on the green line. I like this trade better than this trade because the slope of the green line here is stronger than the slope of the green line here. Canadian dollar oversold. We've got this agreement between minors are barely going up, majors are coming down. Dollar Swiss franc oversold. Everybody's going up, double cross. Steepness on the green line is a little better than 45 degrees, but we got the kink in the line. I don't like kinks in the line. All 4 here. down pressure with green on top. So we've got what we like here. Oversold, everybody's going up, double cross, good steepness on the green line. Actually, I like this also. I like this almost equivalent to this because you've got a kink in the line, but it's going from less steep to more steep. I don't mind that the minor is run through. I care about where the position of the green line is. I want it less than halfway. 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue coming down. Down pressure with green on top, and the green is pulling away. So this is another good setup. And again, if we were to do our confirmation, oversold going up, oversold going up. It doesn't have to be going up, but I like this. If we didn't have this news item, I would trade this morning. Let's go to the next group. Euro pound overbought. Everybody's coming down, double cross, good steepness on the green line. This changed from when I looked at it a little bit ago. But again, we've got news on the pound. So coming up in 15 minutes. So we're gonna pass on this. 2 oranges going down, thick blue coming up. So we've got 3 of the 4 here. And I've got down pressure with green on top. So a point here, very weak down pressure. Australian dollar, yen, oversold. Everybody's going up, double cross, and terrific steepness on the green line. It's less than halfway. So this is a nice signal. Our only issue here is that we're trading on a 1-hour chart and it's evening in both of these markets. I want one of these markets to be actively trading. This is probably the best signal that we've seen so far. 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue lines coming down. So all 4 here. Sideways pressure. What makes it sideways is the green line is almost horizontal, red line's going down with green on top. So this is a nice setup, but because of the time of day, and I want the trade to happen within 1 to 3 hours, I want active trading to be going on here. Euro Canadian dollar. We touched, the minors started overbought, majors touched overbought, everybody's going down. Green line is just at the halfway mark or a little bit past halfway. Terrific steepness on the green line. 2 orange lines coming down, very steep. 2 blue lines coming up, so all 4 here. Sideways almost down pressure. You could argue that the green line's going down. And you could argue both of them are going down with red on top. So this is a nice trade setup. Let's see our confirmation. Euro Canadian dollar. Overbought coming down, overbought. Actually, we're overbought across the top here. So I've got my confirmation. And again, the reason I want this confirmation is there's less of a chance I'm going to get stopped out if these are overbought. They don't necessarily have to be going down. It's better that they are. So when I see this, then I need to figure out what's the trade worth. So I'm going to go to a clean chart. Euro Canadian dollar. All right, so we're trading into a big uptrend. And has it traded up here at all? Boy, it's not traded up here in the last 3 months. So there's one spot, and I don't have many data points to draw my support and resistance. So let's go back and take a look. So I want to trade within these boundaries because I want to get in and get out quickly. So let's see how much room we've got. And it's moving while we're talking here. 24 down. $18 up. And to here. 11 pips. We're going to go ahead and take an 11 pip sell. 11 pip sell on the, I don't want to go all the way down because we're trading against the trend. So we'll go down to this level here. 11 pip sell on the Euro Canadian dollar. You can take that in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader. So Euro Canadian dollar is right here. I've got that open. I am going to, it's almost a full pip. I'm going to go to new order. This is a demo account. My lot size is a function of what's in my demo account. I'm trading a 200 to 1 margin. So the rule of thumb is move this decimal place over 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1.3. I'm going to round up to 2. I can take anywhere from half of that, 1.32, to double it. So I can go down to, say, 0.65 or up to 2.6. I'm going to just take the 1.3. We're going to do market sell. It records it. Right click, go to modify. We're going to go for 11 pips. 11 pips is 110 points. I add an extra 0. I click the little blue button. It does the math for me. We'll use you know what? We're going to use a 2 to 1 here. Let's go to 220. Click the little red button. It does the math. Then I click modify. It drops it in. And I am looking at where this is. So, but since we're in this candle, I want to move it outside of this candle. So I'm going to move this out just up to here. Less of a chance of getting stopped out. Since we were at 2 to 1, we got a little extra room. So we took a sell on the Euro Canadian dollar for 11 pips with a take profit of 1.60238, 1.60238, and a stop loss of 1.60700. 1.60700. Expect this to close within the next 3 hours. Let's see if we have anything else we can trade on. We still have another 7 minutes left. All right, Euro Canadian, Australian, New Zealand dollar. Again, it's evening in both of these markets. Pound yen. I like this setup. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross. Good steepness on the line. The green line is in the channel, but less than halfway. 2 orange going up, 2 blue coming down. I've got down pressure with green on top, but we've got that news coming up on the yen in just a little bit. But this is a nice setup. Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar. We've got all 4 points here, and I like it. All the lines here are clustered. That's a plus to me. In addition to the 4 points, 2 orange going up, 2 blue coming down. So everybody's supporting here. Sideways pressure with green on top. So we don't have the pressure with us yet. The red hasn't crossed over, but this is a nice setup. Given that we already have one trade with the euro, I don't want to double up on euro trades. So let's see if we can find something else, a different pair that kind of spreads out our risk. Canadian dollar yen. I like this too. It's a little, well, this is a little past where I'd like it to be. We've got all 4 points here. Oversold. Everybody's going up, double cross, good steepness on the line. There's a kink in the line where it's going from less steep to more steep. 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue coming down. Sideways pressure with green on top. But again, we already have a trade with the yen, so I don't want to double up. Euro New Zealand, good setup here. All four coming down. All of them clustered. Interesting, we only have two of the four here. So we're going to pass. Pound New Zealand dollar, too far. Almost oversold. This is too far for me. New Zealand yen, both are evening. Gold dollar. This is, well, we're not going to trade the dollar this morning, but what don't I like about this one? I don't like the kink here because that tells me it's kind of running out of gas. Euro, Swiss franc, majors are sideways, so nothing there. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. I don't have agreement between the majors and minors. Majors are going down, minors are sideways. Swiss franc yen overbought going up. Euro yen too far past the middle line. Pound Australian dollar. All right, this is okay. It's touching the line. Everybody's going down. So we've got all four here. We've got three here. Thin orange is going down, two blues going up. Sideways pressure with red on top. So I like this, but again, we get that pound news in 4 minutes. New Zealand Swiss franc. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross. Steepness is just barely 45 degrees. Two oranges going up. Thin orange just barely. Two blues coming down. Down pressure with green on top. New Zealand Swiss franc. Let's take a look. New Zealand Swiss franc. NZD. CHF. I don't the on the 4 hour we're not the minors are oversold, but the majors aren't there yet. This is telling me there's more down in the move. I could probably live with this one. I don't care that the lines are going down if it's oversold. But here I don't like. So we're gonna pass on this. Let's go back, see if we've got anything else. Canadian dollar, euro, or Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. It's about 3/4 of the way through the channel. Like, this is okay. This for me is too far. Now, could you make money with this? Yes. Now it's gonna, as we develop your trade plan, this may be okay to you, but for me, I'm a little more conservative. I want to be, if it's halfway, the chances are I'm going to still get the rest of that run. So, all right, this morning we took one trade on the Euro Canadian dollar. And it's in the money. Now, what you could do here, if you were a little more conservative, once I get like 5 pips into the money, and we are 5 pips into the money because we're about halfway, I can move this stop loss up. So go to modify, and I'm going to move the stop loss up to my entry. So we came in at 1.60346. So I can change this to 1.60341, so that I'm just on the inside of the entry line. And then if it does pull back, so you can see where it is now. So if it does pull back, then I'm out at zero. So I expect this to close within the next couple hours. Thank you for joining me this morning. It is a privilege to have you spend some time with me. If you want to learn to trade, you need to have the right tools. You need to have the right training. There is so much information out there. It is hard to kind of find out what's important and what's not. So it's best to get a guide, somebody who knows the path, who can show it to you, so that you don't have to try to figure it out on your own and make mistakes. Mistakes are costly doing this. We are so confident we can train you to do this that once we've taught you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So it's a win-win for both of us. We make it simple, we make it easy, we know what you need to do, and we can communicate it clearly. And the best way for you to figure it out is to go to the next step and do our trading trial. On the trading trial, we will give you access to the indicators. We'll give you some one-on-one coaching, and you can make your own determination if it works for you. All right, have a terrific afternoon, and we'll see you this afternoon when I do the overnight trade. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.